Here's a mistake I see a lot of people making when they're interviewing for jobs that are one or two levels lower than the last job they had. By the way, I'm JT. I help thousands of people every year get new, better paying jobs. I used to work in the staffing and recruiting industry. So, what I do is teach you what they're really thinking so that you can get the results you're looking for. And in this case, I think the big mistake I see job seekers make is go in with the attitude that I'm going to convince them I'm the Jack or Jill of all trades. I am the BMW for the price of a Honda. Right? So you're going in there with the value proposition. Unfortunately, in this environment, in this scenario, it doesn't work. Let me explain why. They are looking for an equal partnership. Almost think about like this a scale, the scales of justice, right? And when you sit there and say, I can do this, I can do that, I'm the Jack or Jill of all trades, I'm the BMW, you have a lot of weight, you got a lot of heft in that scale, and they don't. So they're way up here and you're here. You've got to make this happen. So, what I teach my clients to do and what I coach them on is in the interview, they start to provide a bunch of evidence to the hiring manager and recruiter that they have a bunch of things that you want or need that you're willing to trade for. So, things like getting to work on technologies you've never used before, or with a new type of customer, or with a new methodology, or within a different industry. You've got to start to pull out the attributes of them that are going to make it worthwhile for you to get a working education. And when you do that, you can say, look, this is important to me. This is where I want to create more value in the future. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I spend time learning and growing with an organization like yours. That will make sense to them because that can be the truth. And the good thing about it is when you set that expectation that way, what happens for my clients is not only do they get the job, but then they get in there and everyone's been transparent about this partnership. They start to really accelerate and use all their amazing skills, and the company's like, okay, we can give you a promotion, we can give you more money. But if you don't do it this way, they're not going to want to hire you because their thought process is you think you're all that in a bag of chips, and the moment a better job comes along, you're going to ditch us. And they just can't afford to hire you to have you walk out the door a few months later. So you are going to have to make the case of what's going to keep you there long term. And the way that you do that is by talking about all the things they have to offer that's making it worthwhile. That's what you need to do, folks. You need to really practice it and make sure that it's authentic, because if you don't, then they're not going to trust you. Okay. They're going to say you're overqualified and they're not going to hire you. Now, this is just one of the techniques that becomes really important. I just want to say the other technique is showing them how you're the must-have candidate instead of the nice-to-have candidate. I've done some earlier TikToks on that as well. If you want help with this, though, if you've never worked with a job search career coach and you've made it this far, here's what I want to do. I want to work with you free for 7 days. So many people on this app have told me horror stories about working with other job search coaches or resume writers or whoever, that they lump us all into the same category. We're not in the same category. Every single day I have people join our program and go, oh my gosh, this is nothing like I thought it was. This is so helpful. This is great. So we made it free for 7 days so that people could try it risk free and figure that out for themselves. And I want you to do the same, because you need coaching on things like this. Everyone's got little nuances to their job search that we can help you with. Change up what you're saying, how you're saying it, so you can get the results that you're looking for. If that sounds like you, come work with me and my team free for 7 days. Go to workitdaily.com or find the link in my bio, and let's get this done, right? Let's get you across the job search finish line so that you can get back to living your life and not stressing about this anymore, okay? All right, good luck. Go get them.